magazine. One. Magazine. Go ahead and lock and load. Seated in there. Okay, drop it down one click. Drop it down one click. Stand by. Wait one. Okay, go ahead, charge it. All right, 3 rounds initiation, then 5 to 7. Fire.
Today's Army Reserve covers more than 20 time zones across 5 continents. We are a battle-tested force facing a future with sophisticated adversaries. We must shift our focus and continue to adapt. We must be physically fit, mentally tough, and determined to defeat the enemy and dominate our foes. America's Army Reserve, the most capable, combat-ready, lethal Federal Reserve Force in the history of the nation.
Mark lost air, clear.
Clear.
Fire. Hang it! Fire! Hang it! Fire!
Fire!
Hang it! Fire!
Hang it!
Hang it!
Hang it! Fire!
Hang it! Fire!
We did? Yeah.
It was like after the fire.
Go. Hang it! Four! Hang it! Four! Go! Hang it! Hang it! Go! Four!
That first day, my first free day, because I don't know if we're going to get back and probably have to do something.
Here. Get those gloves in action. Oh, he just hit his pipe.
Private Second Class Jacob Holden in the 173rd Brigade, 2nd Battalion, HHC Mortars. I like being a mortarman because I've learned a lot on these systems, because I was not very experienced with them before coming into the Army, and learning about them has been very fun and exciting. I also enjoy AGing, assistant gunning, on the mortar systems, which is manipulating the bipod, helping the gunner, and getting the gun up, and then hanging the rounds, which is the most exciting part. In the Califax, here in the mortar section, what we do is we provide indirect fire to support the maneuvering companies to assist them in their missions. We're training here in Lavia because it provides a lot of training area for us to conduct our live fires, and we can also train with fellow NATO members such as Lavia, and we can do multinational exercises together, learn how to work as a team.
It was grueling. It was exhausting. But when the 20th Special Forces Group assesses potential new soldiers, they need to know their men can handle anything. The Illinois SF team put 36 service members from varying states through an onslaught of activities during a readiness assessment evaluation at Marseilles Training Center.
It's basically to test their mental toughness, to see if they want to continue to do this. We don't do anything that none of us have ever done in the past. We don't do anything that's going to hurt them. The guys that are physically fit and ready and have been, training for this, it hurts, but they make it through, and they've all got a smile on the face at the end of the day.
The hopefuls for Special Forces passed a physical fitness test, ruck march, written exams, and a simulated team exercise. All that, plus any other obstacle thrown their way during the weekend.
Hardest thing I've done to date, absolutely. I expected to be tested, and I was, to a considerable degree.
Of the 36 initial men in the assessment, the Special Forces team passed 5, 2 of whom are Illinois National Guardsmen. The next assessment is scheduled for September. Army Sergeant Brian Vorse, Marseilles Training Center, Illinois.
Let's continue with some motivation. Am I understood?
18 soldiers from across North Carolina and the rest of the country conducted a Special Forces Readiness Evaluation, or SFRE, from September 13th through the 15th. These soldiers are among the best in their units and all have ambitions of completing the U.S. Army's Special Forces Assessment and Selection and subsequent qualification course to ultimately join the Special Forces Regiment. Bravo Company, 1st Battalion, 20th Special Forces Group conducts SFREs to prepare and evaluate potential candidates. There were many different assessments, beginning with a PT test and a pull-up event. Soldiers also carried 45-pound rucksacks in a timed event and completed a swimming evaluation. Sergeant First Class Fisher and the evaluation team are looking for candidates who can perform to the highest standards.
We have to look for somebody that is able to think under duress, that's able to perform under stress, that's able to work individually as well as part of a team.
Let's do it.
The Special Forces are the subject matter experts in unconventional warfare, meaning they work with populations around the world to train other militaries and conduct operations to preserve the freedoms of the citizens in those countries. The demands of this elite organization are both physical and mental. Soldiers selected at the end of the SFRE will be recommended to attend Special Forces Assessment and Selection at Fort Bragg. The others will return to their units. For the 382nd Public Affairs Detachment, North Carolina National Guard, I'm Army Sergeant Adrian Brooks.